Hey everybody, how you doing? This is about to be a really fun video. Hanging out with my friend Patrick today, and today we are going to be shooting a Smith & Wesson 500 Magnum. And which specific one is that? I'm pretty sure that's the biggest one you can get.
It's the 10.5-inch performance center that Smith & Wesson makes.
And you can see here we have a whole mess of paper plates. I brought out 2,400 paper plates. I don't think we've ever shot that many, but we had to go big for the Smith & Wesson 500 Magnum. And today we also have some of the Underwood ammo 700 grain bullets.
One thing that people don't understand is that Underwood, when they sized this out, there was no room. 703 grains was not an option.
That's ridiculous. Patrick's going to shoot this 700 grainer against the paper plates. You can see how we have this jig set up here. This is going to be super awesome. All right, fire when ready. 700 grain, 500 Smith & Wesson Magnum, 2,400 paper plates. I can't believe that those paper plates are just standing, but probably because Patrick built this super high-tech scientific jig for us to hold the paper plates. So hats off to Patrick. But let's see if we can break apart these plates and catch the bullet. I'm pretty sure we did catch that bullet because I didn't see it blow out the black.
I am 100% sure we caught it.
You want to pull them apart and see if we can find that bullet there? I'm pretty sure we're the first people ever to catch a 700 grain Underwood ammo in some paper plates.
Oh boy, that hole starts getting bigger.
Let's look at the hole up here.
We start pretty much 50 cal. Looks like it started either expanding or tumbling.
Wow.
Oh, there it is. Nope. That's just really bright and shiny.
You think that bullet...
But this is the reason that didn't fly out. Because it was pushing them together as it went through.
You think it came apart or it's still one intact bullet?
It's hard cast lead. Oh, there it is. There it is. We even got the gas check.
Wow. What's the bullet look like? That is one big old fat nasty bullet. It lost all the red stuff off of it too.
Yeah, it's a high-tech coating.
So,
but it continued. It even punched. There's a hole back here. The bullet stopped, but it even still pushed hard enough to expand that paper.
Wow.
I think we're gonna have to back up and hit this thing with something harder.
I think that sounds like a good idea. And I'm looking at how many plates. That's got to be, oh, if it's 2,400, it was less than half, so probably I'd say 800-900 plates there. Oh yeah, that's not even a third.
We're back. That 700 grain proved to be a little bit uneventful, so we slid back. We got a Black Butterfly 400 grain solid copper sledgehammer and the Underwood Extreme Penetrator, 350 grains, 830 feet per second.
Which one are you gonna shoot first?
I'm gonna do the solid copper first. The 400 grain solid copper sledgehammer from Black Butterfly. Doggone! I think that kicked a little bit more than the 700.
Yeah, I think it rocked the paper plates more than the 700.
A little bit more energy in that one.
Yeah. Now let's see if we can find that bullet here.
Oh boy. They're literally laminated.
I think it may have gone through more paper plates too. I don't know.
So that 700 had already started tumbling. This 400 still going straight. We got a little paper mache. Still going.
Uh-oh.
It didn't go all the way through, but it ripped a back. There's the bullet.
Did it stay in one piece?
Very much did.
Wow, look at that bullet. And that one didn't deform like the other one did. That's pretty sweet.
It's got some beautiful rifling marks. I think that the 400 grain went a little bit farther.
I know it did, about twice as far. Okay, maybe not twice as far.
Well, these are bulged. They don't stand down flat anymore.
So that 400 grain black butterfly went further than the 700 grain Underwood.
Yep.
All right, now what's the third round that we're going to shoot?
The third round that we're going to shoot is going to be the Underwood Extreme Penetrator.
And how many grains is that one?
That is the 350 grain. This is a solid copper, just like the 400 we just shot.
So this will be the lightest bullet.
It'll be the lightest. We ran out of paper plates toward the end, so I kind of had to stack some of the extras from the other behind it. All right, here goes the Extreme Penetrator by Underwood.
Definitely made a big bang. And I think that one may have come out the back here.
Yeah.
I don't know if it might have gone and buried itself into that wood.
I believe it did. It shoved everything in there. It split, raised up.
I bet you it's in that wood.
Yeah, I guarantee it is. Well, it went through all of the plates. The Extreme Penetrator did. It is somewhere in that block that is very much split but will not continue to break.
That's some hard wood.
Boy, we turned paper into powder.
So out of all three of those, I think the 400 grain was my favorite.
I do believe so myself.
Those flat nose 400 grain black butterflies.
Yep. I do believe so myself.
I think we should probably just do something with the 700 grainer, just because it's a 700 grainer. Maybe we can shoot this dresser, blast it with a few.
Yeah.
Want to?
Let's go for it.
All right, now we're going to shoot two of those 700 grainers, just because we can, into the side of that dresser.
Might make the paper plates dance too. How about that?
It might. Do it.
We'll see how it goes. Dresser first. Should I get a little bit of 2x6 or just dresser?
Oh, whatever you want to blow up with those big bullets.
Let me see if I can go through all three.
I saw something dancing in the woods back there.
Boy, that was hot. Swelled that case up.
What are you going to shoot
Loading
now?
them out of my pocket like Barney Fife.
One bullet at a time.
All right. I'm just going to send one right there in that clump of plates.
All right. Wow.
I think that was a little bit better.
Better something to see. That was a whole lot of fun shooting that 500 with all those different bullets at the paper plates. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. Had a whole lot of fun hanging out with Patrick, shooting that big old whopper of a pistol. Big shout out and big thanks to Heavy Metal Guns and Outdoors. Go subscribe to their channel. Don't forget to subscribe to the WHOTEEWHO channel if you haven't already. Check out Patrick on Instagram. What's your Instagram?
Pat_RealManOfGenius.
He has a lot of hilarious stuff on there. You guys go check him out. Always fun shooting that Smith & Wesson 500 Magnum. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you on the next one. WHOTEEWHO!